decided that the best homage that she could pay that man was to make sure that his children were educated. The least we have is a master. In fact, I'm the least. I only have a master's. The other ones have doctorates and what have you. And so this was my background. Whatever you want to do in my family, you must go to school. Or my mother go tie wrapper. You and who for this one? You are going to. I didn't like school when I started. I used to go halfway and come back. I would demand, I need an umbrella. I need a. She will provide. In fact, my brother made a confession. He said he thought I was the least intellectually endowed. I didn't like school. I wanted to stay at home. But my mother, with her cane, she goes, so drive you, you go run 440, go back to school. That was what she did for us. Wow. And I thank her.
Onyeka Onwenu had a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and Communication from Wellesley College, Massachusetts, and a master's degree in Media Studies from the New School for Social Research, New York, USA. She worked for the United Nations as a tour guide before she returned to Nigeria in 1980 to complete her mandatory one-year National Youth Corps program with the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Lagos. Onyebisi NTA documentary titled Nigeria, A Squandering of Riches, which became the definitive film about corruption in Nigeria, as well as the interactive Niger Delta agitation for resources control in the oil-rich region of south-south part of Nigeria.
The BBC crew came in down there and we spoke to people and began to really feel the agitation for what it was. And I said at that time that if the problem was not sorted out, I was picked up by the SSS at the time and I was questioned.
Featured an orchestral cover of Johnny Nash's Hold Me Tight, produced by the late Beckley Jones. Her second album was Endless Love, produced by Sonny Okosun, which included And Wait For Me, which centered on family planning, and endorsed by the Family Planning Parenthood Federation of Nigeria, and Dancing in the Sun. Onyeka Onwenu's final release on Polygram Records was dedicated to Winnie Mandela, which Onyeka Onwenu performed live when Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela's husband, visited Nigeria in 1990, following Nelson Mandela's release from prison. Onyeka Onwenu's acting life included the play A Childless Woman Who Adopts an Abandoned Onwenu was also nominated in 2006 for African Movie Award for the Best Actress in a Leading Role in the movie Rising Moon. She also appeared in the movie Half of a Yellow Sun with Chiweta Ejiofor. Onyeka Onwenu did not quite succeed in the male-dominated political landscape of Nigeria. Onyeka Onwenu was a member of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. She contested twice to become the chairman of her local government council, Idiato North local government area of Imo State, and she failed at both attempts. However, she was appointed as the Director General of the Imo State Council of Arts and Culture by former Governor Ikedi Ohakim of Imo State, while on 16th September 2013, Onyeka Onwenu was appointed as the DG, Chief Executive Officer of the National Center for Women Development by President Goodluck Jonathan. The first position I vied for was local government chairman. People were telling me, what are you doing? I said, this is the closest to the people.
How you get to people more.
This is the most important as far as I'm concerned. No, they don't want me there. My governor, they don't want me because if I enter there, everybody must see.
of the center. Onyeka Onwenu put in place training and empowerment programs for girls to be able to learn hairdressing, make beads, to at least be able to stand on their own. Collaborating with international organizations like the WHO, UNICEF, United Nations Organization, and other agencies, Onyeka Onwenu as DG of the at the height of the Boko Haram insurgency, with programs that gave succor to them. With the Girl Child Education Summit, which Onyeka Onwenu instituted as the Director General of the National Center for Women, Abuja, Onyeka Onwenu made education for the girl child a top priority in the scheme of things under her leadership. For over 2 years of Onyeka Onwenu's stewardship as the Director General of the National Women's Center, Abuja, she brought about very significant changes which stood the test of time. Oriented leadership style that gave to be seen and heard very loudly.
That took a lot, because we're doing issues concerning women and the girl child, and that's a whole lot that anybody can have on their plate.
Yeah.
So by God's grace, we did that well. When I now had a bit more time to myself, I thought, let me still continue with the issue of the girl child. I'm now a goodwill ambassador to the Echoes of Mercy and Hope Foundation Home for Children, that girls that are brought in from the streets. They rehabilitate, they educate. Some of them are in universities studying law, medicine. It's incredible. So when they invited me, I said,